Okay. There we go. Welcome everybody. Everyone from Hat's channel, welcome as well. Hope you're all doing well today. Lovely session of Orcs Must Die. Death Trap. It was always fun to play with Hat. And this is kind of weird because I'm usually the one tapping out, but Hat started their stream much earlier today. So they deserve some rest, absolutely. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? As we usually do, here's the mods, with this one being the core one we're playing with, called Dimension Warp. It is a remake of Warptorio, and allows us to play with Standard and Space Age. That's what we're doing. Go ahead and continue. We're on De Gleba. Oh, where did we finish up? Oh. Okay, the missiles get them pretty quick. That wasn't too bad. We got some spider boys. We got a bunch of lithium brine. Oh, I was here for fruit for one more run. That's what was going on. 7,000 fruit, 500 or 5,000 fruit. I think we're good. Any idea with Industrial Revolution? Industrial Revolution was a lot of fun. I haven't played it in like a while, so I can't really speak to it. We're the F out of here. Yeah, we're going to Aquilo. Ooh, railguns? We might want railguns. Railguns are great. Oh, come on. A death world? Alright. You, on me. Let's go. Cool, an Aquilo death world. Like, I'm not entirely scared, just like, this is gonna be a lot of stupid cleaning I have to do now. Yeah, this is the power of the Spidertron. Stay on me. Okay. Let's see here. Railguns are really, really important if we got to play with asteroids, because larger asteroids are incredibly damage resistant. Nope, I don't really have to deal with the ice. All I'm gonna do is purge out as much as I can, and we're gonna re-roll the map. I'm not sticking around for this. This is crap. They're barely breaking through our shields. Yeah, this isn't going to be tough. Oh, man. Railguns versus Stompers. That's not a bad idea. I still need to get fluorine so we can make fluoroketone. I don't know if it's fluoroketone or fluoroketone. I don't know if it's a hard E or not, but anyway, we're just gonna stack wipe this area a little bit. We'll re-roll the map in 2 minutes. This is another reason why I wasn't pushing for artillery. It's because this is very effective. So what I do is I usually have like 3 Spidertrons with military and shield and laser, and then I'll have another Spidertron with 2 roboports, and that'll be my combat medic. It's that way these guys just go around and kick all kinds of ass. Good chat, dead man. Boom. Look at that. Not too shabby, right? A little bit of repair. I think that's probably good enough. I didn't have to do any of this. I'm doing this manually. I'm in the boat. But I could have just grabbed the remote control and just said, go have a time of it. Hi. I need you to go over there. Actually, finish that for me, will you? Yeah, awesome. Okay, now if you could hang out there, that'd be great. Cool. Easy stuff. Yeah, we are going to re-roll. I'm not messing with this. Railgun Spidertron. Hat just sent me Railgun Spidertron. Seems like another great way for me to blow my own frickin' legs off. It does sound fun, though. For sure. Alright, we're chunking. We're good. We have more than enough agri-science for the rest of the game. We have way more carbon fiber for the rest of the game. I'm sure of it. Trash unrequested. Cool. Yep. Let's get all this junk out of here. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Fine. Holy crap. Okay. Well, we have enough science for the rest of the game. Yup. Yup. Is that why you haven't been working? I didn't realize the box was full. I didn't realize it could get that full. Of agriculture science? Sure. Crazy. And we're the F out of here. Gonna re-roll this stupid circus of dumb. Light him up. Light him up. Cool. Still not Fulgora. The game doesn't want us to win. The game doesn't want us to win. Now, one thing is really, really dangerous here. You see all these trees? Trees catch fire. Fire in the house is bad. Have I not placed construction bots? Oh, crap. I just straight up might not have placed construction bots. So I'm doing a little due diligence. I'm just gonna well, not manually, but I'm just gonna do that. Oh, we do have construction bots, okay. We're gonna bunker this up a little bit. Okay, so that's getting all pulled there. That's quite reinforced. Okay. That makes that safe. Do I need anything? I could use more iron. You know what? Why not? A little more iron I would like. Cool. Alright. Well, there's a bunch of that I don't need, but do want. Okay, now we can start talking about processing ammoniacal and lithium brine, but I also need room for the next thing. Fluoroketone. Which I think is going to spawn over here, because that's what's been happening. So, this is fluorine solution. How about Roboport with robots armed with railguns? Holy crap, man. Game and engine braking. I do like the idea, though. This guy's just gonna do something like this. Like this. This looks like this. Brr, brr, brr. That's not gonna work the way I want that to. Does that get out of the house? It doesn't get out of the house. Oh, no. Ow, now. It doesn't get out of the house. How are we gonna handle that? Like that. Like a chump. I love it. Okay, heating tower. We'll warm you up. That warms this up. We have this. I'm assuming it's going to be on the left side. Bingo, bongo, bango. I don't know. We've already burnt through a lot of stone. Holy butts, man. And we got stuff. I mean, there's no reason not to get the stuff. Hi. Oh, right. Can't do it that way. Have to do it this way. Bonk. Then we already have this. We already have this sweet thing. Cool. Okay. Easy fix. Easy fix. Look at that. Now, is it... I was thinking since the belt can stack, this wouldn't be a problem. This is still a problem. Which is fine. Cool. Alright, that does that. We're going to deploy the other one for stone. And then we're going to hang around for, I don't know, a little bit until we get what I want. And then we're out of here. What we're missing is one element from Fulgora. And once we have that one element, it is another liquid we need to process. But once we have that, then I can actually start talking about making cryoscience. And then once we make cryoscience, we can start talking about Promethium Science. That's kind of the idea about that. Cool. All right, what else is there to... Oh, look at all that. That's awesome. You're not going to tell me stuff that I want to know. I never really got more into... Thank you, Hat. Really appreciate it again. Have yourself a delightful rest. You've absolutely earned it. Yeah, sleep well. Sleep well for real. So how much agri-science do we have? 14,000? Freaking insane. No worries, yeah, absolutely. That adds for more wing research, which I don't care about. I like to just clean up my queue a little bit. Fish breeding? Oh, you know what's something we should do? Hold on, before we get too far into this. Okay. We did read the change notes, and the developer said that, hey, there's going to be more challenges on the way or whatever. So I want to make sure we update, right? I want to make sure we have that capability checked and ready. I don't need oil. Holy butts, I do not need oil. We're not chunking scrap. We're not processing uranium. And we're... Oh, I could use more tungsten. Because that's what we need for Promethium chunk. I think tungsten's made downstairs? That sounds about right. That's exactly correct. 500 is fine. Okay. Yeah, so here's exactly what happened. Flamethrower turrets kick off. Set a whole bunch of the forest on fire. Fine, not a big deal. Fire spreads, absolutely destroys concrete walls somehow. There, right here. There you go. Yeah, we switched off. Are you liking Iron Incorporated so far, Cosmic? I don't know how far you've already gotten. I kind of assume you already beat the game. To be completely fair, I'm assuming you already beat the game. Now, on this planet, I'm not going to be so blasé as to just use the remote control without me in it because there's explosive biters. Explosive biters hurt the real bad, so this is how I'll do this way. Yep, good chat. You guys just aren't sure what you want to do, huh? Frosty boys, no problem. Explodey boys, problem. This Spidertron does have rockets in it, so we could take it out. Beat the demo. Thankfully, I could transfer save over to the main game. Hey, that's great. That is excellent. Look at that. And that's just the Spidertron. That's not me also inside it, because I would add... Oh, wait, am I in there? I am in there. Never mind, I lied. Ha ha ha. I was like, how are you repairing yourself? Oh, wait, I am in the suit. Anyway. Excellent. What else? Where are we at now? Yeah, I thought we had like 500,000 stone. That's why I'm shocked we're down to 300 again. But at the... Oh, another half hour? Another 70% laser damage. Yeah, you can see the fire going on. Now, making spaceships and going to different planets. Yeah. I like how ambitious Iron Inc. is trying to be. I like that. Here, let me go get the thing, because we're talking about it here. It's only fair if we have the link so everyone can check it out. It kind of feels like a slimmed down Dyson Sphere program. That's what it kind of feels like. And slimmed down doesn't necessarily mean bad, but that's kind of what it feels like. You can colonize different planets. You set up factories and industry and all that. You mine resources. You research up a tech tree. Badoop out of there. You research up a tech tree and you go from there. But it's got the same idea as Dyson Sphere program. You build logistical systems, you move stuff around, you get everything all prepared, and then you move into separate planets. Yeah, it's kind of the same vibe as Dyson Sphere program. Not a bad thing. I feel bad for games nowadays that are trying to, like, you know, identify themselves, but they've also got all the old bits of other games that have been far more popular. So you don't hear about, yeah, this. This is crap. How many laser turrets I just lost? Oh, and it doesn't show that they've been lost. Weird. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's kind of weird when you play a game and you're like, this looks a lot like Factorio. And then the next statement I've heard out of a lot of gamers is like, well, why would I play this? I have Factorio. Why would I play this thing? And it's like, man, you gotta also see if it's standing up on its own feet, right? Maybe there's some characteristics it does better than Factorio. You don't know. You gotta try it. Yeah, Dyson, yeah, I would say it's a fair statement, a bit of a fusion. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hear what you think about it. When you've wrapped it up real nice and you've conquered the solar system and you just rule all the planets. Rule all the planets. And this is going to be 70% again, I think we checked. Ooh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, after a certain point, artillery's a lot of fun, but it also gets kind of weird because now I can just keep making more and more Spidertrons. Yeah. We'll let this cook for about another 5-10 minutes, and then we'll skedaddle. MP Dells look like cheap plastic toys. Can be. The game might have something that might surprise you, though. How much iron are we pulling? Yeah. Oh, we're accidentally also pulling in some coal. Nice. Oh, is that what's... Oh, okay. Isn't this like the 4th time we've tried to go to Aquilo? It's about 100 stars with two planets each. That makes sense. The one thing that's gonna really make it work is if the logistics is fairly seamless. I think for interplanetary stuff, Dyson Sphere program did it the best of all the interplanetary games I've played. I'll agree that Factorio goes into much more detail and depth, but like you can just say, I'm making iron ore. I am offering iron ore. If a different station asks for iron ore, they can take it from me. And it's like 2 clicks, 3 clicks, something like that. Product, iron. That opens up the slot, insert the iron. What are you doing? I'm offering. And you're done. I think that's kind of it. They did it, yeah, Dyson Sphere did a really, really good job with interplanetary. There was another game I played. It was called Planet S. It was that's more of an Anno game. Let me go get that one too. It kind of reminded me more of an Anno game. And Planet S. But that one also did a bit more of a detailed way to do it. Looks like S, but MPDE must be models, but something on keyboard go wrong. I think I understood what you meant. Yeah, Planet S is another one that does it interestingly. You can say, go here and pick up weapons, bring weapons here, and make sure there's 50 weapons here. If there's not enough weapons, drop off some weapons. Yeah, trains, but in space. That's a polite way to say that too. Yeah. This goes away, and I've got a bunch of ice and a bunch of lumbar. Have this. You can have that. Do we need more yellow chests? Put some more anyway. Cool. Yeah, when a game gets too complicated for logistics, I think that can get really, really annoying. But the main thing that's got to do right, Iron Inc. has to do right, I think, is it has to make it real simple for... Like, how would you build a foundry world, right? Well, I'm gonna need iron, I'm gonna need coal, I'm gonna need all the materials to build the factories or whatever, and you get that all set up, and as long as it's easy to add more stuff quickly, boom. I'm talking about Iron Inc. You place the launcher, give it a rocket, departure condition, set a destination, you go. That's perfect. Yeah. It doesn't have to be more complex than that. That's perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and pack up. We got a frozen planet to annoy. That's another thing about Factorio that's really, really excelled is circuit conditions and circuit network. You don't have to really engage in the circuit network to enjoy Factorio. I think it adds a lot of power and control. Like, there's a lot of good to it. But you don't even have to mess with it if you don't want to. If you really, really don't, you don't have to. Okay, let's GTFO. See if we can get some full Aquilo action going on here. Yay! This is not Aquilo. I was so happy before because it really felt like we were getting every single thing we ever rolled for, and now I'm not getting. Well, we got Aquilo once, and it was shenanigans of a particular caliber. I mean, I don't hate more agriculture science. Yeah. I don't hate more agriculture science. You could agra up the joint. Yeah. Yep, okay, that's all the other crap we got going on. I'm not gonna deploy. We're just gonna leave. I could save scum a bit, but that kind of feels a little disingenuous. If you're not familiar with what save scumming is, it's make a save before you have like a random event, then just reload over and over and over and over and over again until you get the desired outcome. That's effectively save scumming. I don't want to do that. If it adds a few more jumps to our repertoire, fine. Just DM them and give you out a key. It's how I got mine. I'll need to do that. I think I'd like to do that, maybe. It'd be a fun thing. It is the best cheese. It is the best cheese. Yeah. I'm guessing in some of the logic, the dimension, or the number of warps that we've done, adds to evolution in some regard, right? So I don't mind. I'm looking for literally one thing. Once we get to Fulgora, for the blankest time, I'm really hoping we'll find the stuff we need. And then, yeah, then I can work on the final research bits. We're not going to finish the run today, clearly. But I'm really hoping that I can sit down and do some math. I think I needed 5,000, 6,000 agri-science to beat the thing. I think that was the idea. Something like that. Just a little bit. Just a little snifter of math. Gothic, just the faintest amount of arithmetic. Just a wee bit of the ometries. A little bit of geometry. Just a little. Just a little bump. Oh, look at all that. All that. It's so good, but I don't need any of it. Okay. I push the button, Gronk. Do I have pump jacks? I have speedy boys. I got pump jacks. We're good. Okay, 34 seconds. Honk. Honk. Yeah, that's all I want to say. Alright. Aquilo, come on with this. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm still gonna get my fix of heavy fuel, I guess. Is that how that works? Looks like that's how that works. That. This gives me a nice opportunity to get this all plugged back in. We good? Nope. Huh, I wonder why this isn't freaking out. Wild. Maybe it thinks there's a thing there? Okay, how much scrap do I have? I would actually like more scrap. I think we need a ton of scrap in order to do the thing. There's a lot about math I can't do, like algebra. Algebra is the math that's there for you. Yo, don't worry, cuz I got algebra. And if you live elsewhere, maybe the slang is algebrov. Algorand lightning. Yeah, just nuke the thing, my guy. Algebrov. I like algebra. Oh. There we go. It's not gonna make fun of you like geometry. Geometry's a jerk. Straight up. Don't take no crap from geometry. You gotta love you some algebra. Sorry, Gothic. I could not resist. I'm so sorry. Alright, there's more of that. I'm gonna plug in heavy. Might as well top off the tanks. I'm stuck here for like 2+ minutes, 3+ minutes, right? That's kind of the idea. There's no reason not to. Alright. Has to get trimmed. Hey, can you move your ass? Thanks. Okay. Plug the tanks in. Oh, it's white. Oh, I thought you said that accidentally. That's why I apologized. I don't mean to make fun of the folks here. It's just that sounded funny, and I like the funny. Oh my gosh, I am freezing. It's old, but about trading mod and warp machine series. I think trade go wrong. Buying cheaper than selling is stupid. Seems like a twisted. Theoretically, with research, can go to 0, but not to X. Yeah. I think there's a lot of randomness to it. And the actual mod that facilitates the trade is called Team... I'm gonna go find it. It's called Team Challenge? Hold on. It is called... Team Competition. It's called Team Competition. Odds. At least I think it's this one. Oh, it's also run by M. Ferrari. But yeah, this is the mod that actually does the money stuff. So if you wanted to investigate any further, that might be helpful. Yeah. Okay, that's topping off. I did want to get more scrap. Come on, D'Artagnan, let's scoot. Let's scoot. Now, on Fulgora, where we are right now, this was the planet that we were losing a lot of our turrets and stuff. And the reason for that was the enemies were attacking on a corner, which sucks. This won't work. What I was hoping to do was round out the corners of our base, so that way they would attack a more flat surface, right? That was kind of the idea behind it. This is a lot of fulgurite. Fulgurite? Whatever. It's a lot of coral. I keep calling it coral. It looks like coral to me, right? Like dried out pink coral. That's what it reminds me of. Oh. Hi. Ooh. Hello, friend. Hey. What you got going on over here? Oh, bunch of the good stuff. What are we at now? Wow, we picked up almost 500 of this without really trying that hard. That's awesome. I think I see a bit of a scrap wasteland over here. Most exquisite. The colossal one isn't the one that pops out a bad guy, does it? No. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, easy. Do this, and this, 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 and this. Then, do we place the right or the left? We place the right. Come on. Come on. There we go. It's kind of funny seeing the Spidertron bebop in between stuff like that. That can scram. That can scram. And I think that's all I can get rid of. Thank you. Cool. Now we just chill. More scrap is actually... So here's the logic on the scrap, right? So we're going to get cryogenic science somewhere in this list. We'll make the cryogenic plant, cryogenic science pack. That's going to allow us to make the quantum processor, the fusion reactor, then Promethium Science pack. For Promethium, we need uranium ore, tungsten, scrap, and refined concrete to make 10 Promethium. Oh my god, that is so much Promethium. Anyway, we'll make Promethium. Once we make Promethium, we'll need it to stabilize dimensions, which is going to need 10,000 Promethium science. So, uranium. Where to go? Uranium, scrap, tungsten. We should start making a bunch of refined concrete right now. But those are the things I really, really need. And like I said, the real idea of us playing games is for fun, right? For relaxation. If there's ever a point where it's like, you know what? We think we beat this. It's going to be another 4 sessions of me just harvesting stuff. Maybe we just stop. I'm still really, really enjoying myself, so I don't really foresee that being a thing. But I need a lot of scrap. So actually, let's do some really crappy math, shall we? Where's the thing? I need 10,000. I think we did the math, and it was I need really 5,000. Oh, for Promethium, that doesn't take productivity into consideration. Let's say I need 5,000. Okay. Let's say I need 5,000 Promethium packs. 5,000 divided by 10 is 500. I need 500 iterations of this. 500 times... okay, what's 500 divided by 10? 50? Oh, do I only need... no, that can't be right. This takes 25 Promethium. This produces 10. So, 5,000... I already lost count. Oh my gosh. It produces 10, so I need 500 of this recipe. So what's 500 times 25? I need a calculator. So 500 times 25 is 12,500 divided by 10? Divided by 10. That's 1,250. That's not bad. Times 200? 1250 times 200. Nope, 1250 times 200. I need 250,000. So I need 250,000 scrap. I need 250,000 refined concrete. I need 125,000 uranium ore and 125,000 tungsten. That's not that terrible. 125,000 uranium. How much uranium do we have? We got the uranium. We got the scrap. Okay. That's a lot less daunting than I thought it was going to be. It doesn't help that the math is like 10 of this makes 20 of this. 20 of that makes 5 of this. But you need 8 of that to make 50 of this. Is it like, oh god. If I did the math right, which I don't think I did, I think we're square. I think we're absolutely square. So then we'll research the thing, and then the end game event happens. Or the end game event happens while we're researching. I don't know how that works. But we'll figure it out. We're going to hang out here. We're going to stock on another, I don't know, 100,000? How are we doing? 14,000 a minute? Yeah. The 100,000 sounds pretty easy. Yeah. Now I'm hoping all this extra laser damage we picked up, in addition to rounding our corner, is really going to shut down some fools. I should explore BP with radar, rare, +1 pull, and a few solar panels in a few seconds. That's also fair. Satisfactory superiority as you get a built-in calculator. That one's not bad too. Yeah, that is one thing about Satisfactory that was really neat. I will agree with that. I know I give Satisfactory generally a hard time. It is a solid game. And I will say it like this, because this is how I say it. It's just not that solid of a game for me. But there is a lot of cool stuff about it. There really genuinely is. It's one of the nice things about watching, we've been watching Uglarvisk play Foundry. And that's been really cool because Foundry looks much cleaner in terms of train work and moving stuff around. It's a vibe game. Yeah, it's very much a... honestly, I think the game also excels being an exploration game, Satisfactory does. I just wish they didn't add the combat stuff. But that's me. I guess I don't relish combat in an automation game. I've played with biters enough. If I'm going to play a game of Factorio with someone, we'll shut biters off. I don't think the biters really add a lot, but they do. They do. It's not fair to say they don't, but not for me. I'm a good. I've also played Marathon Death Worlds. I don't think I ever beat one. I think I was like, alright, I get this. This is going to be a lot of waiting. I'm trying to pan around to see if we can see some combat. I want to see how badly our stuff gets scuffed. It's going to get scuffed. Like, that's not what I'm worried about. Stuff gonna get scuffed. keep forgetting how oddly quiet it is here for the first, like, 15 minutes. I love it. Now, 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 now. Have I said today how good of a job they did on this soundtrack? Because, geez, they did. Learn to code Stationeer. I've wanted to play Stationeer real bad. Combat resolves too soon. I've wanted to play Stationeers real bad, but it kind of feels like to me that it's a little too much. The difference between being technical and being fun, I think it's skewed. And maybe that's unfair. I haven't played it. Maybe that's completely unfair. That could be completely unfair. But that's kind of what Stationeers looks like. Also, what's the other one? Space Engineers. Space Engineers also generally looks like a lot of fun, but it also looks like a little too technical. Bonk. You waiting for the rest of your crew? Dude gets bonked by missile before the fire arrives. Look at how fast this guy is. Yeah, man. Friggin' speedy boy. What was another game? There was another game that looks like it's genuinely a ton of fun, but looks slightly too complicated for me to think like, yeah, this is great. Did anyone else see that? Did anyone else see what happened there? Okay, I know what happened. I know what happened. I know what happened. The same problem as before. The same problem as before. It's bugged out. It's not warning me that there's no lightning rod. I'll show you. I'm gonna place the lightning rod, then I'm gonna do... Yeah, there, see? Oh, now it doesn't like... Okay. You got... I wouldn't say like technical, like, oh, I gotta figure out the right compression rate of hydrogen and oxygen for ignition in a carbon-based engine, like a combustion-based engine. I'm not saying that. Just when a game gets too much into its own minutia, I kind of feel like it's not a fun experience. I don't know. Again, I haven't played it. Stop. Stationeer is a bit better than Space Engineers. Main natural objective solve programming circuits than SC does. Okay. Maybe that's the sales pitch I needed. Because it does sound pretty good. Okay, so we are at 122 laser. Time before start, play it. Yeah, that's fair. 122, come on, give me 138. I don't know how much it's gonna be. There's a huge range of mistakes, or for mistakes in Stationeers. Not like you make 0.00001 mistake and everything fails. I get it. Space Engineers is more of a sandbox game. I'd agree with that. I think it's going to be like 140 something. I don't know why I think that. I didn't do any math. It's just 70% more bang. Unmodded at least. Yeah, that's fair. was a heavy one. Out of War looked like also a fun game. 136? Okay. I'm very happy with the 136 damage. Yep, I'm not researching any further. Forget that noise. The problem is they're too fast. I need more Teslas. Stationers handles a lot of problems if you want to solve them. Solar angles, hydroponics gases, you have to make your own goals. Yeah, that's fair. There was another one that was like factories in space, and you build solar panels for power. You're attaching them to a space station, but you have to change the angle of the solar panels manually? And then you automate that later? I'm like, man, that doesn't seem like a fun mechanic, does it? It's taking me a while to get the math figured out. There is no rocket fire speed, I don't think. There's just rocket damage. Stronger explosives. So I'm gonna chuck that in there. Yeah, so I went to the Discord for it. I can't remember the name of the game now. But I did totally look it up. And the devs were like, you automate that later. Isn't that great? More automation. And like, my thought is like, automation should be a plus. And the manual process, I don't know how to explain it. It felt like you've added an unfun element to the game for no real reason, and now automation is solving that. Like, just more research, I don't know. Both SC and stations are about coding, or you'll run out of content. That's fair. Okay, what else? I don't need more mining speed. Oh, I do need this for... Tesla's back here, isn't it? Dimensional Tesla. I would like... I don't care about follower about count. Yes. Yes, and actually, Tesla damage. Honestly, I don't even care about Tesla's damage for the sake of damage. I'm here for the stunning ability. I don't super care. It's under 2,000. It'll be pretty quick. Ooh, 8,000. Ooh. I forgot you're in infinite research. Ooh. I got real excited there for a second. 21 minutes. Perfect. Yeah. One or two of these damage guys, and we'll be looking pretty good. Yeah, if they're just gonna saunter into combat, no problem. Oh, they didn't even get a chance. Awesome. I mean, that's more desirable. That's significantly more desirable if they just don't get a chance to fire. Pow, pow, pow. You can hear it. It's loud. It's feisty. Keeping an idle eye open for combat. What normally happens while we're on Felgora is we're fine for a while. We're fine for a real good long while. And then stuff starts to get slightly catastrophic, and we're losing 2 turrets, and 4 turrets, and 8 turrets, and then we just gotta go. That's a dead signature. We've got tons of DACA. This should not be a problem. We even take damage? Oh yeah, we did. Okay. That's an... Oh, wait. That might be a base. That looks too big to be a single unit signature. Is that all Fulgurite? No. It is a base. That is money. Oh, snap diddles. Okay, a little bit of repair was needed. Dude. Money. What? In my very worst or best Mr. Krabs impression. Oh, I like money. I can't do it. Oh, there's even more. Dude. Come on with this. This is too generous. This is too generous. On how much do I have now? 1,000 and some change? Man. If you don't know why that makes me excited, I think it's a 1% chance when you scrap a thing to roll this. To make this stuff. I'll have to look it up. 1%. It's 1% to get holmium ore. And we are pulling it out of the ground like it's a tree. No, what's a weaker plant than a tree? Like spinach. We're pulling it out of the ground like it's spinach. Rawr! And that's it. That is pure cash. That is pure cash. That is the... I mean, you need to scrap stuff while you're on full gore to get materials for anything. Because there's nothing you're really mining except for scrap. But, yeah, this is what you want. This is the good stuff. This kind of feels bad. Like, it doesn't feel bad, but like... Look at this. Put all quality modules in the beacon. Yeah, when we get there, I absolutely will. Yep. That's shield repairing. Oh, are you serious? Even more? Oh, I don't mind if I do. I don't mind if I do. Just between me and you, I don't mind if I do. Or it's can't. If you mean the beacon in the base, yeah, we can change those all to productivity. Yeah. Nothing is stopping me from doing that. Machines, I believe, have a minimum speed. Like, we'll knock it down to like 30% speed or something. And that would be fine. The only thing I don't know is, does the end game event roll while we're researching? If that's the case, then I don't want to do that. Been real quiet. Been real dang quiet. I think in the last version of this I played, Factorio 2, I think what happened is you do the research, and the research is started, and you can't leave until you finish. I think that's how it worked. I say about quality modules. Oh, I don't know if I could put quality modules in the main beacon. It said it could accept all modules, so I don't see why I can't. I think it did say all modules. If the alternative happens and research is complete, get that fool. If research is complete and then the end game event triggers, then that's something else entirely. But if it's you have to stay here and you're gonna get your butt kicked, then I'll be real careful, real careful. Oh, we got an ad break. Twitch is just not gonna tell me stuff anymore. I thought we were friends. Yes, get up, stretch, move around. I don't know if everyone's seeing ads right now, but yes. Man, this was such a stupidly good haul. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I hope you do too, cause I care about you, and I hope that all of you get up and stretch. Have a hydrate too, for me and you. Something that rhymes. My brain is dumb. Bum ba dum bum ba dum. 22 minutes, we'll have bigger guns. Bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Okay, I should actually hydrate. Been here 25 minutes. How much scrap do we have? We could probably just go. I'm gonna wait. I think we're very, very close to the point of we just don't need to come back here anymore, right? That's kind of the idea. We might have to go back to Vulcanus because I didn't really pull as much out of it as I would have liked. We'll see. I'd honestly love to start on Promethium Science today. I think that would be great. If we could start on it today, that'd be awesome. We're not going to finish 10,000 science, to be clear. Still 14, yep. 11. 11.4 a minute. That's how much we're going through. Yeah, let's wrap it. Let's wrap it. I want to go to Aquilo. I want Aquilo done. Thank you. And boop. And booper. Okay. Hey, if you could take all this off of me, that'd be great. Yeah, it'll keep you kids busy for a hot second. And we'll shut down this guy, and then we'll frickin' boogie. Did I even build anything? Yeah, I did. Yep. It can accept all things. Yep, it can accept all things. Next type of series to be with warehouses, not just OP, just less chest clicking. I actually, kind of like I said though, I actually really enjoy that part of the game. I know that's probably really annoying for some, but I like the micromanaging requirements. I like it. Yeah. I like that part, yeah. I know I'm a weirdo, but I genuinely like that part. Whole bites at every surface landscape, glimmers of frost. Survival room is finding warmth amongst the frozen silence. I have to sneeze. Nope. It just didn't want to comply. Oh, looks like you already got a taste of the fire, did you? Okay. If you could dibble-dabble in that. Yep, perfect. Is that one fluorine? Is that all the fluorine here? You've gotta be kidding me. Dude. Oh, okay, here we go. That's better. Alright, now we're talking with some napalm or something. Now we've got something going on. Okay, let's get this started first. I already have a bunch of heating things on me, so this is going to be no big deal at all. Hi. Oh, this connects up there. Dang it. Dang it to dang it to dang it. Okay. Yeah, you're done. You're done. The half a stack for you, my friend. Look at that. Okay. That is thawing. Cool. You can have that. I did have some of these guys. And you know what? I'll take Gleba over Aquilo any day of the week. For a second? Are you serious? Oh, 30 a second. For a second? 30 a second. Confused. Okay, doesn't matter. My confusion is not important for the duration of this program. 32? Okay. Okay, that's awesome. That gets me somewhere. Now this is gonna get me the rest of the way. Oh yeah, I forgot. You're cold. You got the chills. Got the chills. I forgot. I forgot. You ever forget? Happened to me. Also, Aquilo's music is always very unsettling. Like, someone has a loose wheel well in a car 3 blocks away, and you can hear, like, a high-pitched whining. I don't know how else to describe any of that, but that's what that sounds like to me for sure. Okay. 2,000 a minute? That's awesome. I'm not gonna go set any more up. Forget that noise. Hi. Can you just Thank you. 150. Should we do some stomping? Should we get here? Oh, does it not? Oh. There we go. You can't do it on the radar. Just 2 worms spawned? Really? I kind of feel bad about that. And then I also don't. I did not need 2 of these guys. This feels a little bad. And then again, it doesn't. So here. Here, there, here, there. How much oil is that? Who is gonna run all the way out there for 1,000 oil? I ask you, who's gonna do that? Nobody. Ain't nobody gonna do that. On this popsicle stand of a planet, nobody's gonna do that. Come on, get out of here. All right, the boys are on patrol. That'll be great. Uglarvisk, welcome, friend. Hope you're doing well today. How was your expedition in Foundry? I hope it was satisfying. Get 'em, lads. You gotta get 'em. You just gotta get them. If we can buy us some time, I would like to get the rest of the lithium that I need. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, no. I don't have any more beacons. Beans! Yeah, happy Tuesday, friend. I like friends. I've been doing this all day as well. Boom. Uglarvisk has been playing Foundry, as mentioned moments ago, and it's been an interesting game to watch. I don't have it. I don't know if I even want to play it, but Uglarvisk is a very skilled friend, and gamer and streamer and so many things. So many things. So it's been a lot of fun to watch them play this game because... Hey, get over here. Because, yeah, it's always good to see a game that is not only interesting, but someone knows how to play it, kind of a thing. So it's really cool to watch everything kind of unfurl. And I did not realize there was so much depth to it. So yeah, that's been a real delight. Check out Uglarvisk. They have my seal of approval. There you go. Oh. Okay. I'm making dots on a map with less dots on a map. Don't tell them I don't know how to play it. Then you are a masterful silver-tongued devil being able to convince your audience and me that you know how to play the game. And this is where the iron goes. ... Probably. This is where petrochem is going to be set up. ... Probably. Missed one. Do that and then come on home. That's enough effort. But, dude. I think we've already done the logic or whatever, the build pattern, and this is the last thing I needed. How much are we sitting on? 12,000, that's not bad. We're not gonna fill the whole tanks, but I didn't want to come here and be like, oh man, we needed way more storage. I'm gonna go work on lithium brine. Are you okay here? Hold on. Cool. Do you need more fire? You could use another little bump. There you go. Okay, that keeps that running. How are you temperature-wise? You're good. You could use another bump. Thanks. Okay, how many heating towers do I have? 2? That's probably all I need. I've got 1 beacon. But this is a lot of lithium. Hot jams, I can't wait to get 3 lithium a second out of this thing. 1 a second. 1 a second. 1 a second? 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 Y'all suck. I can't believe I'm setting up for 1 a second. Alright. Well, this is the fate that I've chosen, I guess. I really don't want to set this up anymore. Again, if anyone has like trading cards and they want to trade Aquilo for Gleba, I will trade that trade. Oh my gosh. Smalls, you're killing me. We don't need that much. 1 a second, yeah. Yep. Welcome to friggin' this, but I mean, the other thing is you're supposed to set up a primary base here. You're supposed to set up a... Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. Okay. I need a scotch or something. Or maybe not a scotch. I don't know how today's going quite yet. A nap, that's what I require. Okay. Get that going on. I just saw it. There you are. Need you to be... like that. Oh, don't worry. I'll take care of y'all next. Yeah, this is the final vehicle we get unlocked. It's called the Spidertron. And it is dope. It is, as the kids might say, the straight dope. I know, Nico. I'm telling him about the straight dope. Nico doesn't care about the straight dope. He's a cat. He's meowing at me. Pappy, it's dinner time. Why won't you feeds me? I can't, boy, because your medication prohibits me from doing the thing. Yes, I agree. Angry is the only response that's appropriate right now. I love my cats. I know, I'm telling the people. I'm telling the people about it. I left a bunch of solid fuel somewhere in this. Okay, come on up. Come on up. Apparently this is a thing. Hey. You okay? Yeah, dude, dinner's not for another, like, hour and a half. I can't do anything cause your meds. You got the medicationals. Oh, I know what we could do. I could make some really bad efficient heat with all this spoilage I don't want. Ah, poor Berber. My poor Nico Berber is my poor little Nico Berber. If you hear bonking, it's because he's bonking the keyboard and the thing. No, I'm about to pick him up and put him on the ground. What happened here? Our flame tower caught fire and exploded. Was that my last one? Oh, you butt clowns of various proportions. Alright, you know what? Not even mad. Well done. Well played to you. Here, can you just sit there while I go get more stuff? I mean, alright. It is called a heating tower. Heating towers don't generally explode. What am I missing? Copper? Okay. That's better. Thank you. Okay, now we're doing the thing. It's also the name of the enemy in Clone Drone the Danger Zone. I've not played that game, but wow, that sounds incredible. We'll give it a thumbs up based on nameology alone. Nameology and nameronomy? The two sciences of naming things? Nameronomy and nameology? Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call that. Hey, my good sir, this is how you get picked up and put back on the ground. Please don't eat cable. You can't even eat it. You can't okay, hold on. You can eat it. You can't digest. No. Okay, I'm picking you up. I love you. I'm gonna put you down on the ground. Putting you on the ground. Badoof. Okay. Did that mess up the microphone? No, it didn't. Hey, Mazel Tov. Happy birthday to me. Look at that. More steel. I have all this spoilage. Okay, good enough. I don't need half of this. That's an attack. Holy crap, that's an attack. Fuchsia, let's go. You both hang out, how about? For a little bit. I have so much spoilage. Hi there, can I take your order for spoilage? Actually, can I just chuck uranium fuel in a burning stack? That seems like that would go terribly for all parties involved. I don't want to do that. Yeah, this sucks. In terms of fuel density, spoilage is, well, it's crap. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. The problem is I need to do these operations relatively quickly, and I'm just gonna get some more not garbage fuel. You hang on, I'll be right back. Yeesh. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some not garbage fuel. It's the burning tower, or whatever it's called, is actually how you're supposed to get rid of excess spoilage in Gleba. You're really doing one of two things. You're either turning the spoilage into really garbage nutrients, or... Where did all that solid fuel go? Or you burn it. You burn it as really crappy fuel. I'm just gonna go get some coal. We're gonna do this the dumb, easy way. Thanks. Cool. I must have put the solid fuel in a box that's not connected to the logistics network. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. Oh, 6.4 a second. Okay, that's better. That's miles better. Okay. How's this coming along? That one pump jack is losing. Oh, 34? Yeah, okay. That one pump jack is absolutely losing its mind. Yeah, alright. Dude, the whole planet is in the process of busying itself with rotting to death. Of course there's too much. How much scrim scram we got? Hey, we got over a full tank. Look at that. The planet is on a 3 billion year bender of not giving a crap where it's going to be on a Tuesday night, okay? That's what's going on with Gleba. That's 100% what's going on with Gleba. Hey, Gleba, we're all going to go out as heavenly bodies. You want to come out for drinks? Yeah. Do I have to put pants on? You do. Nah. Nah. How about that? Holy crap. Okay, we should probably scoot anyway. Holy dang. You guys are coming correct. Okay, we're just gonna scoot. How long were we here? Almost 20 minutes? I think that's good enough. The good thing is I've made more piping. I've got more piping for the stuff. I've made a couple more heating towers. I did not want that. Thank you, though. We have all the Spidertrons on deck. We do. Fuchsia, let's go. Yeah, like 3 laser turrets are going to shut this down pretty hard, but that's okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. Next, we're going to go to Neo Novis. I'm hoping we get a planet that is... It's a barren wasteland full of garbage and other garbage. That would be perfect. Take this. Stronger explosives. Dope. Alright. Let's oogie boogie out of here. Honk. Mahonk. Lahonk. It feels like you know this planet. It does. Because we've been here 114 times, no less. That's not true. Anyway, we're gonna do the same thing we've done before. Trim. 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 And... trim. This thing we're experiencing isn't that big of a deal, because once you burn the forest once, you've burned the forest. There's nothing else to say about it. But we keep warping over and over and over again, and there's more stuff over and over and over again. Now we're gonna consolidate. Okay, that makes it a little easier for me to deal with. We're not doing the uranium dance for a while, so that can go away. Boop-a-da-boop. That was fast. Nice. Man, I love me some quick science. Man, I loves me some quick science. That's all getting consolidated. That's going to connect right there. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's walk through the process. What is the first thing we need for cryogenics plant? We need lithium plate. Lithium plate is cooked lithium. A gooder. Okay. How do we make lithium? Holmium, lithium brine, ammonia. Now we have the ammoniacal solution. We need to distill that into ammonia. So let me get some of these guys. Yep. These electric furnaces are gonna shine, shine, shine. No baby now. Right there, good stuff. You're gonna ask for this. Yep. Now, is lithium used for anything else? It's used in lithium plate and fluoro... I don't know if this is pronounced fluoroketone, fluoroketone, or Jeff. I'm gonna call it Jeff. Call it Jeff. Okay, electric damage, level 1, awesome. You can have this. As much productivity as possible, which puts us at 48. That's not bad. Okay, cryogenic plant researched. Cryogenic plant. I call everything Jeff. I call everything Jeff. Oh, Jiffy Lube, yeah. Oh gosh, I don't remember the last time I've seen one of those places. We need a cryogenic plant to make cryogenic science. So this is another case we're gonna need about a dozen of these dumb things. What's going on up there? Oh. Yeah, the eggs are getting all... I'll just take the eggs. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? I think I have them all on my person. Or they've all expired. They've all expired. Okay, cool. Everyone's good. This system's all bled out. How much organic... Oh, 18,000 agriculture science. Yep, I think we're done with that for the game. Yep, I legitimately think that's over. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, back to this flim-flam. I need some space. Where can I get some space? The one place not ruined by capitalism. Space. We're done with this. I don't need a Covarex anymore. We definitely have enough uranium and fuel for the rest of the game. You can have that. Yep. How much fuel do we have? 3,600? 3,200. Oh no, our numbers are dwindling. Actually, does it tell me how much we're consuming? No? 0.8 a minute. Okay. $3,200 minutes? Did I do that math right? 54 hours. Roughly. We have fuel for 54 hours. Awesome? Right? That's crazy. Okay. Beautiful. We have some time. All right. So I don't need that. Got that moved and removed. I have to dump my entire inventory before we go any further. This is going to turn into Warp Drive Machine again with Ben, where I didn't ever clean up my inventory. The conversation was like, man, I can't wait to found a new planet and clean up my inventory. Yeah, I can't wait for me to do that. And then I never did. Womp womp. I never did. Okay, Tesla damage, 70. Plus 50. Plus 50, and this does not look ad infinitum. Looks like it ends right there, which is fine. Again, the main thing is I just wanted a little bit of extra. I don't need a lot. Okay, there's that. There's that. This gets removed. Okay, then we're gonna purge out my inventory. We're gonna start over on... I have so much uranium. Take all this. You can have that. Okay. Raw materials, go away. Thank you. I'm gonna spend the rest of this session just cleaning crap out of my inventory. Alien frost gland, don't need it. Centrifuge, batteries, char, LDS, ammo. What's a bunch of stuff I can actually get rid of? Oh, we should start talking about refined concrete. I need a megaton of this crap. Embarrassing proportions. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nope. Oh my gosh. And you, my friend. Right down there? Look at that. Look at that. Like he's been there the whole time. This doesn't get productivity, does it? That's why I didn't care where this was done. It doesn't benefit from productivity. What it does benefit, though, is probably the crap ton of scrap I could still be scrapping. Start with that. Start with that. Start with this. Cool. Okay, that started. Yeah, I was throwing away concrete because I didn't know I needed it. Womp womp. Womp womp. And when I said throwing it away, I do mean I did stash some of it. There we are. And you can have this, and this, and this. And what else do you need? Water? Fantastic. Okay. There's one piece of the puzzle being worked on. Now, for more lithium, we need... Oh, I didn't make one yet, did I? 20 lithium plate. It's gonna take that, thanks. We need superconductors, which are up here in this freaking pile somewhere. Sure. You can have one of those. Thanks. And I need refined concrete. Hey, wouldn't you believe? Wouldn't you believe what I already have? Look at that. Take that. Hi. Thanks. Let me guess. Can't be handmade? Yeah, probably can't be handmade. You're gonna make one of these, and that's it. You. Second verse, same as the first. Oh, we don't get productivity bonuses. Oh, right, because this doesn't have native productivity. It just has 8 module slots. Okay, how many did I get? 4? Yeah, I guess you're gonna make my lithium. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. How do I make ammonia? Ammonia. It sounds funny to say. Ammonia is gained by a pump in the oceans of a... Hey, thanks, buddy. Ammoniacal... Yeah, so this is the ammoniacal separation. So you're gonna go like that. If you don't like fluid, like if you don't like messing around with fluid in an automation game, Aquilo is not where you want to hang out on Saturdays. I'm going to throw it out like that. So, lithium. You get productivity? You do. And you do also. What is your level of productivity? 84%? Oh, because you do benefit from... Oh, yes. Oh, man. The future starts now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Okay. So that is ammoniacal solution and ice, which I don't care about or want, but I think I need. I'm going to play lithium brine and ammonia. So. Oh, yeah, guess who didn't think this through? Me. Haha, butts. You are... What's the top one? The top one is fluorine or whatever, which I don't need right now. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Gonna do it right about now. Once I plug in all the stupid crap. Stream title. Oh, I didn't bother changing it because I didn't think that was the whole thing. Factorio, thank you. Warp. Oh, dimensional warp. Dimension warp. I did change the category, but I didn't change anything else. Time to chill out, probably. There we go. I'll change the go live notification tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Eee. Chilly. I'm sufficiently chilled. Okay, this is this, which we have an amount of. Oh, here's all the stupid solid fuel. Frickin' russin' dussin' frickin' solid fuelin' having and jerk. That's fine. I don't want to go to Quillo. Quillo stinks. It has ammonia oceans. With ammonia. That probably smells like sadness. Okay, there's that. It probably smells like sadness. Okay, and now lithium brine with the maximum amount of productivity of 84%. 84 can't beat it. Can't beat it. Electric damage weapon plus go time. I don't know how in the F. Oh, yes, I do. No, I don't. I was gonna say, I don't know how in the F I'm gonna thread this needle. Okay. Well, I can't do it without any needles, and I certainly can't do it without any thread. So there's that. Oh, low in game. I was thinking IRL, my brain went straight to hydroxine. Plus drain cleaner. Also, fun fact, smell of sub air purifier. Yeah. The smell of sadness, regret, and probably the idea that your youth is quickly fading away. It's not a great smell. It's not a great smell. Boop, boop, ba da boop, boop, ba da da ba. Ba 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 ba. Yep. I could just get done, that's fine. Ba 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 ba. I like how games can be a little musical when the audio is just a little different. Like that. Okay, don't look too hard at any of this, please. Please. And all sung to the tune, and we waddled away, waddle waddle. And we waddled away, waddle waddle. When the internet was fresh and had that new car smell, that's what that is. That's the taste of a damn fine childhood. That's what that smells like. And it waddled away, waddle waddle. Is that the thing? Did I call it? I think I called it. It was like one of the first videos on YouTube or whatever. It's about a duck with some grapes or whatever. Do you have any grapes? Then he waddled away, waddle waddled. And he waddled away. I don't know if that's the thing, but that's what I remember. I'll stand by it. When the internet was fresh and had that new car smell. Oh no! How long does this take? It takes so long. How much lithium does it make? 1 lithium? 1 lithium? The heat death of the universe is gonna occur before we process all this crap. Oh. I'm gonna need to sprinkle a bunch of speed on this. Dude, this is not good for... Okay, that's better. How much power is this consuming anyway? 13 megawatts. Holy crap, I can only afford one. You don't need speed. You don't need it. This guy needs the sauce. How much are you making anyway? It's a 1 second crafting time. What's the crafting time here? 20 seconds. Goof. Oh my god. Oh, it makes 5 lithium. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're cranking out lithium like it's going out of style. Okay, can I make 2 more? Who's the what's-its? You don't touch those things. Nope. There, just go ham. I could go for some ham. I'm getting snacky, that is for sure. We're gonna make about another dozen of these, and then I don't need to bother with that anymore. Who's actually making superconductors? You are. Thank you, friend. Which also low-key look delicious. Like, it's hard to see, but doesn't this look like a candy bar of some sort? At a quick glance? I don't know. It looks delicious. Chromium plate looks like a strawberry chocolate fusion. That's unholy, and that's my favorite flavor. Unholy. Nom 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 nom. Mmm. Heretical, my favorite flavor. It's either Rocky Road or Unbridled Heresy. What do you got back there? Unbridled Heresy? 2 scoops, please. 2 scoops, please. Okay, we're gonna wait for some more lithium. How much are you asking for? 200? That's fine. I'm sure we can always make more lithium. While that's flim-flamming that, we're gonna talk about cryogenic science packs, which are terrible. Okay, what this needs is ice. Yeah, ins and outs on both sides. Yep, this is gonna be a thing that's happening. How about there and there? What we need is hot fluoroketone. We have to chill the fluoroketone. Now, do you take prod? You don't. Okay, I was gonna say we just found an infinite loop if you took production mods. This is how this works. This is just another process to cool the thing down. You need cool fluoroketone. You need lithium plate and ice. Do you take prod mods? The hell yeah, you do. Awesome. Good show. Good show. I like where we're going with here. So now we have to make the fluoroketone in the first place, which we have not done yet. We have fluorine, ammonia, lithium, and solid fuel. So we have an angry mess. That's what that's what we've got going on here. Do that way better, probably. Okay, now what we need to do is a little bit of finesse. We need to make sure that this producing the hot stuff doesn't overseed what's going on here. So we're gonna do this, read ingredients, and read contents. Read contents, read ingredients. Then we're gonna say, if we ever have less than, let's say, 30, there's 10. How is there 10 already? What? Oh, over here? What the hell? Oh, hold on. Include in crafting. No. Okay, now it should be... Nope. Okay. Read ingredients. Oh, don't read ingredients. Just read contents. That's what's going on. Okay, so now 0. If it is less than 30... Then pump fresh stuff in. Because you need 10. It can save up to 3 operations, something like that. I think that's... Let's set it to 20 to be safe. Thank goodness I don't have to deal with temperature. This is a wiring nightmare. Here, hold on. For sake of conversational argument, hold on. Where's my live world? Live. Here you go. We're gonna get a bunch of error messages. Don't worry about it. Yep. Don't worry about it. Yep, that's fine. Banana. 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 Here's Aquilo in a normal game of Factorio. Everything has to be heated. Everything has to be warm all the time. It sucks. You're distilling ammonia into solid fuel. You're somehow adding more ammonia to that to make rocket fuel? Qua? Was ist das? I could not tell you, friend. No idea. But yeah, it's some terrible thing. So the fact that we can do this in a warm spaceship, surrounded by our own hubris and irony? Yeah. Yep. Nope, I'm dope. Dope for that. That's great. I need more prod mods. I'm not turning any of this stuff on without a gajillion prod mods. Okay, I guess I'm not turning you on at all. Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, the fresh ketone. I'm old, so I'm happy with my retro stuff. Yeah. To be absolutely honest, like, I still play games from, like, 1996, 1997, 1998. Deadlock, which was a turn-based strategy game. Love it. K-Candy, Crush, Kill, and Destroy. Sometimes crack open that son of a gun. Love it. Oh, gosh, what else? Fragile Allegiance, K240, Utopia, The Creation of a Nation. Like, a lot. I just... Blah, 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 blah. Banana. 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 That's a... I'll record that, and I'll make a mod. 1.21 gajillions. As long as we get this... Oh, when we get to 88 miles an hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Uglarvisk, have you also heard of a game called Super Metroid by chance? Because I want to show you something that's gonna break your damn brain. They're gonna break your damn brain. Gonna show you something that's gonna break your damn brain. Oldest game I played is from 99? Yeah. Back in the day when they released a game and that was it. Okay. Oh, we did talk about it. Okay, yeah, right. The big 5-0, I'm in a couple of days here, I'm gonna hit the big 4-2. We can be crotchety and old together. And I'm at the age where I remember when this is all forests. I'm that years old. I am that many years old. 42, the answer to life and everything, existence. What's the answer? 42. That's not an answer. You didn't ask a question. There, now we're both mad. Now what? I actually need that solid fuel that I left up top. The great computer does all the stuff. Okay, we need fluorine. Right. Fluorine. It's gonna be another gigantic pain in the rump. Oh, why did I do this? Why did... Damn it, Sam. Why? Why do I do things? How many roads must a man walk that? Yeah. 42. Right, I need more pipe. Oh, man. Okay, we're... Like I said, if this doesn't feel interesting or fun, it's a lot less fun. You have to fart around with temperature. Okay. So this is the middle on the right. Whoop! Okay, well that broke everything. Wait. Oh. Oh, it didn't care? Or the system is polluted? Hold on. You didn't care. Okay. Nifty. Dimensional Tesla damage. Hot diggity dang. I don't need any of this crap. Is there anything that's cool? Oh, no. I don't need any of this. So we have rocket part productivity, but I can't build a rocket? What? Somebody price check that. I can't do anything with it. What am I supposed to do with it? 4,000, 8,000, 8,000. I don't think I need steel plate productivity. I don't need any productivities. I think we're nearing the legitimate end of the thing. We don't need to do any research. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Yep, you're contaminated now. That sucks. Okay. Okay, I think I fixed it. This... Nope, I didn't fix it. Okay, cool. It fixed itself. Hot jams. This is... something I need. Fluorine. Oh, my brain. Okay. We have fluorine. We are making fluoroketone. Fluoroketone is being made. It's being pumped in only if the number is less. Fluoroketone is being heated. No, cooled. It's being cooled. Chucked here. And then processed to all the hex. Okay. We have achieved very crappy cryogenic science. My favorite kind of this. It's a crappy this. Where's this? Okay, there's... You don't get prod. You don't get prod. Okay. We are processing 0.22 of a cryogenic science a minute? A second? That kind of sucks. We'll change that in a bit. What is the next science I need to do? Try rotate permanent... I gotta clean this whole thing out is what's gotta happen. But yes. Cryogenic science turns into the quantum processor. The quantum processor turns into the fusion reactor. The fusion reactor turns into Promethium. Promethium turns into stabilized dimensions. The end is near. You. Cryoscience. Nope. What did I just click? You're going to push if cryo is less than whatever. All of the labs are already at maximum productivity. This is going to take an amount of time. Cool. Next. How much space science do I have? 10,000. I need 10, 12, 14, 14.5. 14.5 divided by 2 is what? 7,250? We don't need space science anymore. We just don't. Hi. Nope. Hi. Cool. There's your spacey space science. Done. Easy fix. Next. These labs are not going to ever run full tilt ever. It's just not going to happen. So, you can have all the science I don't want. When we were running full out, it made perfect sense. We're not going to run full out anymore. Yeah, if I can keep 3 labs running at the same time, friggin' mazel tov. Honestly, this is going to be a while. What I should probably do is have 2 or 3 labs running and then just speed module them. What are you missing? 1 agri-science. There you go. And 1 blue. I want you to finish out the cryo-science you have. Oh my god. Why did I think this was a good idea? I'm nickel and diming myself to death here, Smalls. I don't know what's going on. Ah, you butts. Come on. Here. Okay. Just burn through the rest of this cryosite so I can live the rest of my life. What are you missing now? Black? Purple. And red. Circle of life. Okay, that's done. This is no longer needed. Okay. How many cryolabs do I have? I have 4. Is there more lithium to be had? There is. Hot jams. Okay. How you doing? Here's a bunch of science. Here's a bunch of sugary energy beverage sauces I don't want anymore. Okay. Good enough, thank you. I would like some speed mods level 2. Can we make that a reality? Take whatever's in there. How you doing? I'm gonna go get some reds. I'm gonna go get some reds legitimately. It kind of looks like we're keeping 4 labs running. 2, 4, 6. 6 labs running? Dang. I legitimately thought this was going to be a 1 lab pony. I did not think this was going to go as far as it did. 1 lab pony. Oh, I keep forgetting about drain, right? And all the productivity we stuffed. Oh, gosh. I should probably warp. I've only been here a half hour. It's getting giggly. It's not getting bad. It's getting giggly. Getting giggly. Oh yeah, because if I could double or triple this, we might be in a good shape. We got an ad break in about 45 seconds, folks. Then we're gonna game for about another half hour. Then this boy needs a snack, and his cat familiars need also an equivalent snack. Having a little snack attack. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Something I'll do, and I appreciate you. And thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Ooh doo doo doo. Doo 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 doo. Okay, I see where this is. Okay. I didn't think this through very hard, but thank you for the hydrating. Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Oh god, I only need 1 of these. Awesome. Okay, this looks like this. That looks like that. Beady boys, I kind of dumped them all off over here. Okay, I am gonna get out of my chair. Oh my goodness, my back and my butt. Ooh. Sounds good, friend. In the gear with the gear in the rear. That's not even how that quote goes. You're just a silly guy. Excellent. Finish him. Do 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 do. So 0.19 turns into 0.27. 0.27, okay. So half a bottle a second? That might do us all right, actually. Output full. You're still cold cranking lithium. You're making ammoniacal. Okay, cool. I see 9 labs running now. If I can get all 16 labs running, I'll be very, very happy. Yeah, what does this look like now? This was 8 hours, and then 4, then 2. I can do 5 minutes. I can do 5 minutes. All right, so we don't have to build the fusion reactor. We just have to research it. What do we need in this? This is made in a foundry. Immanimomical. Quality modules in the main beacon. I don't think I want quality, though, because I'm doing speed, and quality and speed don't mix. In the words of the devs, haste makes waste. So you're gonna make the big chungus. The big tasty supreme. The big flavor. Red with quality. Why would I use quality, though? Can you tell me why I should use quality? Oh, I really hope this can do productivity, or I'm gonna really be sad. What are we short on? Steel, of course. Of course. Another 5 would be great, thanks. You're full of fluorocatone hot. Ah, yeah, I didn't do any of the thing I should have done. There you go, friend. You produce 10, you consume 10, you produce 6, you consume 6, you produce 3. Okay, so that is a diminishing return. That's fine. Oh, we're definitely not finishing this today. This is going to be a production challenge for sure. We're still at 9 labs. That's great. Use rare red, blue, green modules in the main beacon. Actually, we should. Actually, now that you said it that way, that's a really good idea. We need eggs for the next tier of production mods. I don't have any rockets. Bioflux. No! Okay, I'm not going back to Gleba. Never mind. Never mind. He's just Skittles sorting machine. Unfortunately, I'm the machine. Wah. Cries and refuses to learn LLM. Wah. I'll take more of that. Gosh. I think we're just gonna wiggity 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 our way out of here. That's quantum. That's quantum, baby. Anyone scary in here? Nah, you're all the same regular jerks. What I'm gonna do... Yeah, awesome. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got all 4. What I am gonna do is... How much power do we have? Yikes! Okay. Here's what I was gonna do. I was gonna pop this out and put in another productivity mod. But we're running a little red right now anyway. Because these machines are taking, what? 13 megawatts. 13 megawatts, 13 megawatts, 13 megawatts, 10 megawatts, yeah. I'm fine. We're good. We're good. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, awesome. That's excellent. Rare red T2 plus 9 versus common red T3. I don't have any of that ready to go, though. Like, I can start making that stuff if you'd like me to. Why don't you do... So each level of a module can also be a level of rarity. What Nick is saying is a rare level 2 is just 1% less than a common level 3. So even if we don't move up to level 3, which we have researched, we could start making higher quality level 2s to put in the machine. That's what they're trying to say. You're doing... What were you doing? I think you were making regular ones? You were making regular ones. And you were making regular 2s. And you're making uncommon 2s. Okay. There's that. Next. All this nonsense goes right into the grinder. We're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with this either. What did I put in the box? Okay. So what's in the box? That. You I'm keeping. You were junking. Yep. Junk that. So same deal. But you are level 2. Level 2. Level 2. I don't think I care about level 1s. That can go there. Okay. Nope, I don't care about level 1s at all. No love. No love for the level 1s. Okay, I almost got it. There we go. Cool. You are going to grab level 2s and just junk them up. Junk them up. Right in the junk. Junk them up. You can have that. And you have all of this. Give me what's in your hand. That goes there. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. You are also gonna junk level 1s of this and level 1s of that. Cool. We square? Probably not. What is this guy doing? Stop. You were making level 2s from broken level 1s? I don't remember what the crap you were doing. Oh, I think you were making rarer level 1s so that way we could do this. I think that was the deal with that. Yep, those did not come out with any sort of qualities. They just got ground down. Okay, I'm gonna go get some more of every kind of circuit and then just dump it in the box. For those of you also whom Factorio, this might be your first time like really taking a jump into Factorio and talking it out. A lot of this running around I do because it reinforces my really, really, really terrible muscle memory. To be fair, we've got bots zip-zamming, zooping all over the place. They could handle a lot of this transportation minutia for us. What happens with me, more times than not, is a process is left unchecked, and then it becomes, what's the word for it? Oh yeah, catastrophic. So what I'm actively trying to do is just safeguard it a little more. That's kind of what's going on. You're gonna do one that, and you make, I think it was this. So you're gonna make a green guy, and we're scrapping green guy. Why are you not? Yeah, that, and this. Okay, we'll leave that be for a bit. Even normally adds +6 if change all 3 common level 2s. Yeah, alright. Oh, I'm not scrapping green level 2s. That's green level 1. Yeah. Yep, that's fine. Yep, that's just gonna crack on, crack on. Have that. I already gave you a bunch of that. Good stuff. Okay. Are all the labs running now? 15 of them are. Oh. That guy isn't. Okay, so let's say 12. Let's say 12 labs are running all the time. 12 minutes fusion reactor. Awesome. The fusion reactor is a massive step up from the step up. God. It's a massive step up from the nuclear reactor. However, I'm not going to bother with it. I don't think there's going to be a point. Once we've made all the science we need, and we just shut off research, we'll have all the power we need. Yeah, no problem. Okay, watch crockpot never boils or whatever. We can just warp. Honk. Honk. Honk, you heard me. Honk. An isolated island. Hey, that's delightful. Are we out of? No. We have plenty of the brines. All the brines. Plural. Okay, what do we need? This makes Promethium. Promethium. Oh, that's right. I need biter eggs like crazy. Oh, yeah, that's right. And biter eggs spoil hella bad. Okay. Quantum processor. I think I make a quantum processor in this, do I not? I don't. Interesting. Is it in here? Oh, it might be done in an electromagnetic plant. That might be the ticket. Yes, okay. It needs stuff. Tungsten, superconductor, carbon fiber, lithium plate, fluorocatone, processing unit. Yep, you're right. It does require a lab. A laboratory of sorts. Dee, get out of my laboratory. Okay, well that's doing that. So glad I don't have to do this. You take... You do... Okay, you do take productivity. Crafting speed minus 50%. Not in this house. This is a production house. Omelette de fromage. That's all he could say the whole episode. It was a hoot. A++, please send more stupid stuff. I will watch your show. Send me more dumb things. Yeah, wasn't he trying to learn French because he wanted to impress a girl or something? Something. And then the record was skipping. Omelette de fromage. Omelette de fromage. Omelette de... And it's just over and over and over and over again. He woke up, that's all I could say. Never played this game. No idea. The colors of the numbers were until John mentioned it. Ah, yeah. Yes. My favorite laugh of all cartoons is also Mandark's laugh. Ah ha 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 ha. It's annoying. Yeah, it is. it absolutely is. That's red. That's the hot. Okay, so we got the cold, we got the hot. We got the materials. Bam zam. That's quantum processors, baby. Okay. This is always how my games end up, as some weird amalgamation hodgepodge of nonsense, madness, sadness. Yep. That's how it work. How much oil do we have? 22,000. I'm not mentaling that math. We have 1.1 million oil. That's quantums. At what production level? 116% productivity? Ladies and gentlemen, we are making something from nothing. Now, if we want to be real shaky-jakey with this, here's something we can do. We can cheese the system. This goes back. Because the productivity is higher than 100%, we can make the product and then shut down the product. Boop. It's real unnice of us, but we could do. Because I think the product's not consumed until... Oh, the product might be consumed right away. I don't know. Either way, we're getting now more bullet per bullet, in the words of Cave Johnson. Cap 300%. It is? Jeebers creepers. Do we have more production? Nope. Okay. Okay. So, productivity 6%, productivity 7%. It's not amazing, but it's more stuff. Yeah, Cave Johnson. Yeah, isn't he the best? Jeez. Yeah, that whole rant. Especially when he's going insane or whatever. If somebody gives you lemons, how did that go? If somebody gives you lemons, you tell them to take those lemons back. I'm Cave Johnson. You don't know what's going on. You don't even know. I'm Cave Johnson. Just like, what in the crap is going? Yeah, squirt in their eyes. Dude, I'm hearing you at about a 15. I want to hear you at about a 6. All right, you're just the energy's a little too hot right now. Just. That's exactly what's going on. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. This is great. Yep. For 3 sciences to beat the game. Looking very, very, very forward to this. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Music too good. Okay. 88% productivity, absolutely insane. Yep, 88%. I think that's the best we're gonna get out of that. Oh, I know why it's 120% productivity. It's because, are we getting the base 50? I'm out of EM plants. Are you serious? Game, I know you wouldn't lie to me. We've come so far. Not at this juncture. We are getting your base 50. That's freaking dope. I actually thought that wouldn't happen. Oop, we got another one already. And it rains, it pours. Hi. Boop. Cool. Alright, there was nothing going on up here. A vast emptiness of nothing and everything. Yeah. So, we have to go back to Gleba. Oh, thank you, friend. We have to go back to Gleba for bioflux so we can make more stupid eggs. Ugh. Alright, I don't like it. Dang it, I don't like it. That's all I had to say is just I don't like it. We're gonna get rid of... I need some spoilage in a box reserved so we can make nutrients on the quick fast. So, I'm gonna take all this. Maybe can put a beacon with quality modules for quality modules. You can't put quality modules in a beacon. Nope. Nope. Ow. Oh, I just punched my desk. You can only put speed or efficiency, which is why you put prod mods in a machine. Okay, this is for nutrient sake. Oh gosh, what song is that? Hear the blues are calling. I see tossed salad and scrambled eggs. That's probably not the song at all, and I probably insulted everybody here, and that wasn't what I was aiming for. It wasn't the take. 2,000? Tech a 0 onto that. Now all the bots are gonna freak out. Yep. Was that the song? I don't even know if that was like the song. It's just like, that's the best I could put lyrics to. Oh, hey baby, I hear the blues are calling, tossed salad and scrambled eggs. Maybe I seem a bit confused, but baby, I've got you pegged. Because I don't know what to do with these tossed salads and scrambled eggs. They're calling again. Good night, everybody! I genuinely liked that show. Unironically. I unironically really liked that show. It had just enough snooty, privileged upper class and enough practical silliness for it to be funny. I think it was enough for it to be legitimately funny. I know, like, a lot of folks I talk to, it's like, it was just snooty rich people being snooty and rich, and I'm like, if you watch the show, like, Martin, the dad, kind of grounds the kids, and everything kind of has a little bit of a slice of life with some reality. I liked it. I liked it. I'm gonna be the weirdo. I liked it. MB, it can be done in this. No, that's fair. It's good that we check. You're right. It's good that we check and make sure the modules do or don't fit. You're right. With an overhaul mod like this, it makes perfect sense. Got 17 minutes. I didn't see the new stuff because I had a friend that also liked Frasier. It was a good one watch. Yeah. Oh, Nick Nicolay's very good at this game, for real. They know what's what. A friend of mine watched the new stuff, and they were like, it really doesn't have any of the pepper. And I'm like, it might have pepper of its own. Check under your chairs, it's got pepper of its own. And they're like, nah. It's not that great. I'm tempted to see it, but I want to see them be done with it and be like, okay, we're done messing with it. Like Stellaris. Oh god, don't get me started on Stellaris, please. I have feelings about it. Saw the original episodes back when they aired on television. Like, yeah, even these rich folks have problems. Martin is a hoot. I like Stellaris. I really do. I'm just tired of learning the same game for the 15th time because they keep changing stuff. First of all, planets are a 5x5 grid. Okay. That's fine. Then everything had adjacency bonuses and it makes sense to layer it like a puzzle. Okay. I'm fine with that. And they got rid of it. And it's like, okay, what is it now? Districts. Okay. Major city districts and minor city districts. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that too. You're changing up, and they were like, it's easier for the AI to comprehend not having to play stuff. Hey, rockin' awesome, no problem. Then they changed that again. And I'm like, man, I've learned the same game 5 times now. And then they're like, your governmental structure is going to change. I'm like, stop touching my government. What is going on now? And they were like, by the way, ha 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 ha. You know how you have scientists, and you can put scientists in science vessels to do things? Cool, they're also your major branches of government. And it's like, I'll touch it again when it's done. When they say, we're moving on to Stellaris 2, we're not touching the first one again, pinky swear, super promise. Only then will I feel comforted in the way. I genuinely really enjoyed Stellaris. I did. It was a lot of fun. It was a real pain to get multiplayer to work, for sure, but it was a hoot. All the owls be screaming, because it was a hoot. Just start cranking on a ton of that, that'd be great. And where did Stellaris... where did Stellaris... on this doll, show me. It was honestly a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to try to get multiplayer to work. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. The last game was a year and a half ago without Space Age, yeah. Okay, well this is gonna hammer out way more concrete, so that's cool. I loved how creative I thought all the systems were, and balancing it must have been a real chore. So absolutely shout out to the mods, and I also have no gripes about a game that's trying to figure itself out. Hell, people are trying to figure themselves out all the time, whatever. That's cool, you want to change something a bit? Change it a bit, that's fine. It was just like when I think the dust settled, and things were like finally looking real good. It's like, okay, we're done touching robots. Yay, you're done with the robots. I can finally play with the robots. I want to make a Megacycle bot. And I want it to show up in my games, and I want it to be there. The robot race I made either is inept, dumb, ineffective, and doesn't really play the game, or it beats the crap out of me every time I want to play. There's no middle ground. There's no middle ground whatsoever. There's no friendliness about it. Just like, man, it's not even start location. It's just like I set all the racial modifiers to be the same. It's like, this should not be this tough. And it's just like, yeah, it's either this is where I'd put my country's economy if I had one, says the Megacycle bot, or it is the T-1000. It's gonna slap me up something fierce. There's no middle about it. So we're gonna wrap this up in about the next 10 minutes or so, just to level set. Where we're at is we're going to actually, how much more time until Promethium's done? Okay, we're gonna save this right before Promethium Science is complete, because the end game event's going to be one of 3 things. We're going to research it. And it says it can go back home. During the research of this technology, the platform may warp itself at any time, leaving it most 1 minute to react. That's fine. Either it's just gonna pull us around a bunch, no big deal. That's one option. The second option is nothing really happens, because it says, did it say at minimum or maximum? Leaving it most 1 time to react. Okay, so the second option's not real. So it's either just gonna pull us around, or every single jump is going to be brutal. Absolutely brutal. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna stockpile and we're gonna prepare. So we're gonna queue up Promethium Science. We're gonna call us an episode. Tomorrow we're gonna finish this whole thing up. Maybe. I'm gonna make a bunch of safety saves. I'm gonna make like 50 safety saves. You ain't even gonna know. You even gonna know how many saves I'm gonna make. I'm not even gonna know. Go there. Go there. Corners are the weakest. How do you do? Right about there is perfect. Thank you. We got bots. We got 52 construction bots somehow. Yeah, so like back to Stellaris, general positive vibes. Just I refuse to learn the game again. We have enough agri-science. But it was also a lot of fun to really play with the mid-game boss and the end-game boss. In regards to, you could start off as an agrarian idol, which I'd like to do. An agrarian idol with egalitarian beliefs, or whatever the crap it's called. And then use utopian standards for social welfare. So even if your people are unemployed, they're happy, and they're providing to research. Awesome. But I'd be like a real weakling for the first, like, I don't know, 120 years of the game. And then I'd become the end game event, which is like a research and a decision or whatever. Or it was a tradition. It was a tradition. We have a rich tradition of being absolute jerks, is what that sounded like. Yeah. That's how that went down. It was hilarious. We still have fruit? No freaking way. We're gonna get fresh. We're gonna get some fresh scratch. Get out of here. Yeah, I gotta go back for bio whatever anyway. Bio flux. Bio cheese. Every lab is running right now. This is dope. Gosh, it's weird because there's nothing for me to do for like the next 8 minutes. Actually, we need... Do I go... I'm not going to get the stuff now. We'll save it for the next session. I really don't want to start stockpiling on stuff and then come back, it's like, yeah, hey, we got processors. Hey, wait. Why do I have a ton of spoilage on me? Oh, no, bro. Like, I don't want that. I want to get everything stockpiled real tough. Come on. There we go. That button just wanted to be clicked? I don't know. Ooh, darling. So versus, what is it? 6% productivity to 9? Ooh. Yes. You? A 134% productivity. How much power is this gonna take? 16 megawatts? When you walk past these foundries, do your teeth itch? Probably. Yes. Yes, they will. They absolutely will. It's nearly a megacycle of power. Hey, I'm a unit of measurement. Yay. Oh, boy. Cobalt, you caught us just in time. I'm moments away from wrapping up. I'm sorry, mate. I also gotta start finding somebody to raid. Gotta find somebody to raid. How are you today, though? I think it's been a hot minute since we've chatted. A day or two, perhaps? Several moments? I don't recall. Ba 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 bum ba bum. We can't rate ourselves, right? We confirmed that? I think we confirmed that. Want to talk about what you did, though? Yeah, I can. Pretty good. Overworked my arm bit yesterday, but today is good. Also found a new way to dress that's more comfortable. Hey, that's awesome. Super short. Super short. Here we go. We went to Aquilo. We stocked up on ammoniacal solution, fluorine, lithium brine. We got this from the frozen world of Aquilo. We've turned that into lithium plate into cryo research into cryogenic plant, or the other way around on that. But we're also researching quantum processors, Promethium, and then the end game. So we need, I should actually do the math properly here, 5,000 with a 78% productivity. I don't know how to do the math on that. But I want to have all the science ready to go. And then we hammer. So we're starting with 10,000, right, for the research, times 0.5, which we could have done mentally, but 5,000. So 5,000 science is what we need to do the thing. At 78% productivity, well, let's say 50%. At 50% productivity, for every 2 operations, we get a free operation, right? So we pay for 2/3 of that. 78% is going to be... let's say 60%. I'm fine for 60%. Time 0.6. We need 3,000. If we can get 3,000 of every science, we're good for it. So red, green, blue, black. Red, green, blue, black. Those need to get cranked. Ideally, we're doing no work. We're doing very little work. There's 2,000. There's 2,000. There's 2,000. There's 2,000. Is there anything else we need to unleash? Red, blue, green, black. Yellow. Metallurgic, electro, agriculture, Promethium. The first bit or last bit of science gets lost due to float around in air, so you need like 3,000 science. I'm banking that I need... yeah. Okay. And we will be producing... I mean, my memory can't account for floating point error. You think I'm gonna get mad at a machine for screwing it up? Meh. Nah. Nah. Oh, I gotta find somebody to rate. Right. Why does it say you're playing Factorio if you're clearly playing Geometry Dash? Mate, help me. Help me help you. Help me help you. Come on. You're playing Hollow Knight. You're not playing Factorio. Why are so many of these channels mislabeled? You're not playing Factorio. You're playing Don't Starve. Come on. Guy. Come on. What are you playing? What is this game even? 7 Days to Die. Factorio. Minecraft. Factorio. Baldur's Gate 3 is not Factorio. I just want to raid somebody. Okay. I super don't care. The other thing is I always want to find someone who isn't followers only. I find that kind of aggravating, followers only, if I'm going to be really honest about it. If you are to raid somebody and someone is like, "Hey, I like your style. I'm going to follow you." Awesome. You are owning it. You're making the decision to follow somebody. That's rockin' awesome, cool stuff. But if you're forcing it and I'm raiding you, for example, like, what are we going to do here? We're just going to stare at each other at the ice cream parlor and not ask each other out for a date? Like, what is going on here? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't... What are we doing? So yeah, if I raid with like 10, 20, 30 people and there's just like nothing, do you expect everyone to just start following you? Because that's also not going to happen. Okay. Yep, sorry. I got feelings about things. Which I've been told is okay. I refreshed the screen and now there's 4 more channels that are marked as Factorio that aren't playing Factorio. Okay. Okay, you know what? Here's what we got. English, Factorio, 24/7 relax. Oh, ponder. I'm probably... Yeah, they were a delight. They were an absolute treat and a delight. Thank you for sharing them with us. Okay. No! You can't make it with productivity! Yes, you can. Oh, you just can't do it with more Shim Sham. I got so excited. An unbridled amount of excitement coursed through my veins, only to be dashed across the sea like so many ships unlit by a lighthouse. Okay, let's get this going on. That, oh my god, start with 1,000. Guy, it's only the 1 box. Start with half. You can come back for dessert after you finished your meat. Damn, Sam. Okay, now you're bringing a ton of that for reasons. Okay, we're probably gonna need some more boxes. I need uranium, the raw, the stuff that tickles your insides. Say 400. Are you anything? You are that. Okay, so now I want to see a little Promethium chunk be made. Holy shit, that was fast. Well, I don't need 2 of you working, do I? I don't... oh, stop. 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 This was... questionable. Why? Oh, we get uranium off the pro. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Fine. 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 It's a cryogenic plant. Fine. 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 It was so sad it made you freestyle. I do that sometimes. Do you take productivity? Yes, you do! Burpader! What's your productivity now? 116%, baby. That's some straight dope you got cooking on over there. That's the straight dope. There. We're not going to be able to make anything. How long does this take? 5 seconds. And it makes 10. Yay! Okay. That's it for today. Boop. We've done all the things. You have the most production of anything that could ever produce a thing. Tomorrow, we'll be on our way to the glorious, lovely land of swamp, stink, and sinew. Gleba. Gonna go to Gleba. Boo-doo-boo. Gleba. Boo-doo-boo. Okay. So, let's go ahead and raid. Try to make my cat's food maze harder. Chances are it's still too easy. Steffi, staple it to the ceiling. That'll difficulty that up pretty hard. I guarantee. I guarantee. Nick Nicole, thank you. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. Really appreciate it. He'll find a way. Yeah, he's a cat. I mean, it's gonna happen, right? Like Beetlejuice shrugging his shoulders like, yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen all right. All right. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, treat each other nice, treat yourself nice. Yeah. All right. Catch you all next time. Peace.